Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy JCG. Welcome or welcome back to the lounge. So, Happy New Year. It is 2026, and honestly, I have a good feeling about this year. I've said that in the past about, other years that I've been through, and some of those turned out great, others kind of had a rocky start or a rocky end, and 2025, near the end of it, definitely wasn't the best. But, it's a new year. The old days are behind us, and yeah, I think we're going to be seeing some good stuff come out of 2026. Like maybe Avengers Doomsday. We are talking about Avengers Doomsday today, folks. The teaser trailers that we have been getting over the past few weeks. We got a new one this week about featuring the return of the Fox X-Men, James Marsden, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, all of them playing Cyclops, Professor X, and Magneto. And we're gonna get more too. There's the woman who was playing Mystique. I forgot the actress's name. You also got the dude who's playing Nightcrawler from X2. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing them return, which is very shocking. It's still like I can't believe we're gonna be seeing them in this movie too. But yeah, Avengers Doomsday is gonna come out this holiday, this next holiday, and I want to talk about it because there's a possibility, right? There's a possibility that this movie could be really good. Like the Russo brothers could be cooking, and despite the fact that I wasn't a big fan of Endgame, like I like Endgame, right? It's a good movie, but compared to Infinity War, which I think was like the peak of like not just Marvel films but superhero films in general, and Infinity War set such a high bar that by the time Endgame came out and how the plot went about, just like what they did with the time travel stuff, I like I said I liked it, but I didn't think it was amazing. But that final battle scene was epic. But yeah, Avengers Doomsday, it could be a good movie, and it's not like the Russo brothers have a bad track record, at least with their Marvel films. They've all been pretty well received, pretty successful. But yeah, I think maybe this film could be good, or maybe, a lot of it just seems like nostalgia baiting. A lot of it could be just bringing back all these older versions of Marvel characters, all these actors who've portrayed these heroes and villains before. That could just be desperation, like with RDJ playing Doctor Doom. That a lot of that just seems like desperation, which I don't blame people who think that because Marvel's phases 4 and 5 haven't been great. Aside from a few projects that I did like here and there, they haven't been successful, and Marvel pretty much hit their low point essentially, and they're at a they're at a point now where they need to bring back fans, and maybe Doomsday could be the thing that revives just the brand, just the IP. But we'll see what happens. Like all these teasers that we got, Steve down. Honestly, this first teaser wasn't all that. I'll be for real. Like, yeah, if you remember what happened in Endgame, he went back in time during the period he was returning all the Infinity Stones to live the life he wanted with Peggy Carter. And yeah, he married her, had a baby, and yeah, it's a lot of us suspected that Chris Evans could come back. Like we all kind of figured, what, he's going to probably show up in some way. Whether that be some people are suspecting he's either this Steve Rogers is the one that we've known from the previous films, or he could also be playing an evil version of Captain America, like Captain Hydra or something like that. Somebody who's on Doctor Doom's team. That's just a theory, which I'll get into more of those theories later on. But yeah, Chris Evans is returning. It's good to see him back. Yeah, Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. Then we got the Thor teaser, which a little bit better than the Steve Rogers teaser, but it was really just Thor praying to Odin, asking him, "Hey, give me the strength to protect my new daughter." Uh, if you've watched Thor: Love and Thunder, terrible movie, but at the end of that, he ended up having to take care of a kid, and yeah, that's pretty much how that went about. And yeah, that's what this teaser is. It's not much to it either. But this is the one that we've all this a lot of these teasers were leaked, unfortunately, especially this one. But this is the one that we've all been waiting for: the X-Men, the return of the classic Fox X-Men.
Death comes for us all.
The old X Mansion.
That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Seeing these two back together in a Marvel film, it's kind of beautiful if I'm going to be honest. And then this, James Marsden is finally getting the respect he deserves as Cyclops. Cyclops has never been one of my favorite heroes, but I do like him. He is a good character, one of the best X-Men characters, and at long last, it looks like they're finally going to give him just the care that he's always deserved in these movies, but never really got. And look at this. He's wearing a comic accurate Cyclops outfit. At long last, it started with X-Men Apocalypse, kind of gave us back when Fox still owned the rights to the X-Men, gave us a tease at what comic accurate X-Men suits could look like, but those were never utilized again after that one scene. And it wasn't really until Deadpool and Wolverine when we finally realized, hey, guess what? We're done with the black leather for these characters. We're done trying to make our superheroes devoid of color. Let's just give them the outfits that they're known for wearing. Wolverine had it, obviously, Deadpool did it. And then now here we are, Cyclops and perhaps even Mystique and Nightcrawler will get comic accurate outfits too. And hopefully Magneto will wear his iconic helmet. Yeah, man. This teaser is really good. It's probably my favorite that we've gotten so far. You can even see in the background these look like sentinels that have just been hunting down any X-Men. Yeah, man. This is dope. This is probably the best one they've done. And this right here, this is just a picture of this was leaked months ago. This is what Doctor Doom is most likely going to look like in the film. And now we move on to like the talk about theories because there's been many theories going around as to what Doctor Doom is going to end up doing, and what's going to happen to all these characters that are going to be in the film. Is Doctor Doom specifically hunting for specific heroes or villains for that matter? Um, if you pay close attention to Doctor Doom's armor, his medallions for his cape, he's got like this looks like Thor's hammer, I think, and then this is clearly Captain Marvel's star symbol. And one has to wonder. There's theories, rumors going around that Doctor Doom has killed heroes from other dimensions, other Earths, you would say. So is Doom just on a manhunt for all the characters we know and love? What is he after? Like, what is Doom's ultimate goal in this movie? We still don't know. And we may not know until the film actually comes out. And considering that RDJ is playing the character, people are still theorizing whether or not this is Tony Stark from an alternate reality taking on a new identity, or if this is just Victor Von Doom. but he looks like Tony Stark. Kind of like how in Deadpool and Wolverine, they saw Chris Evans and they thought he was Captain America, but it was actually Human Torch from the original Fantastic Four movies from the mid 2000s. But yeah, that's the theories that are being said, and then there's also talk about you know the X Men, the Fox X Men characters. Like, are they going to be killed off just like that? I hope not. I hope we get to see them last a good chunk of the movie. I hope they're not in there just to be immediately offed before the movie even ends. Like, I don't want that to be the fate of these characters. Like, don't make this into another Doctor Strange multiverse of madness situation. Please do not. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, fam. Like I said, Avengers Doomsday could be good. The Russo brothers could be cooking something real good. But it it's hard to argue with the nostalgia bait claims, and I don't know. We'll wait and see, but we're just gonna have to wait till a full length trailer comes out so we can break down what more the plot could actually be, in like what could actually be the true story of this movie, because right now everything is just speculation, everything is just theorizing. But yeah, that's really all I got to say, fam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you excited for Avengers Doomsday? Right now, this is probably my second most hyped up movie of the year. Are you just done with the Marvel Cinematic Universe? If not, then yeah, tell me what you think about all these teasers we got so far in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to join the lounge, because we're going to have more talks about movies just like this one. Movies, games, maybe even comic books every now and then. Yeah, fam. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your boy JCG. I'll see you guys later. God bless. Deuces.